Festival. Vijay Ajeni Boating Alonso and Abafo Ababidi Atnase o mani Muhammad ko na fi wo munti ho kakra nkyere me na ya hwese de sitie na yakoya nim ebelifo me mamwache akwa banso
bia eja patro da sepa
Vijay bibia fine
boss boko pa
Alonso
bibia fine
bibia fine Bafo
bibia okay
odia ya da nyamia so glass CD is all ton be 2000 won
2000 cities
$2,000 I know $2,000 okay kakra o Vijay kasim from few so ye can Ash Festival din da ben e baso na die ntina mo organize this adwumadi na
okay me patch me da se boss na adwumadi ni na ye say me fan say like ashase no ene be me da no na omo ye homecoming but homecoming e te say obro no cross no eno so na wo ye no like that intro von ko bia wo station na wo no na wo yes
obi be say wo area hodoma
area na wo ye homecoming but this time there ya upgrade no am na be Ash Festival which is a baby a pedom for baby so ye man pursue new house new wan yo ni na ne say place ko na ye no e ho na be banti ye di project like me as upgrade no am na koso nti homecoming no atwe no kakra am Ash Festival ni say be festival first so ye ka homecoming na stay
akwa ya fashe
yes akwa fashe so nti ye be no on the 26th of December
26 December and Ash Festival neighbor
so which is Friday holiday type Boxing Day so ya share na dey asha say dey be the Saturday no obetimi like arrest kakra na Sunday obetimi da kwa so a holiday ye be no Omanhene Yaw yes but first no you start e be ko work you need be share no pa 6 o'clock or Mr. 6 Ashtown you come Mr. 6 obi anymore then you go work na you ba be je home S5 plus S5 plus hono ye bejo dwe ho ama ye didi kakra if you feel man ye ko baby abo stage no Omanhene Yaw na side attraction na beba ti free okono ye be block from Omanhene Street no to Bafo Akoto Street ye carnival wa titintin inti yakoba program house screening morning no games ho if you want na artist abefem yes inti ye the project asanteman and at this time some kra no o maba no omunim asante payi omu adibu no ofom obi at na media so a sebi anke the pesca and say dey some ade but edidi atem no so and Ashtown so ka Ashtown first me say amete you OI101 Ashtown obi on address so say woka vija obi timi so me inside me comment na ho na me ma me papa o e betia ben na ntisa ukura de kwa first kwa na your town KGT me shia panimi na o Ashtown me gene bag free KGT sa time ba Ashtown fee e be jano by na free akwait me down street edidi panimi atem o Facebook WhatsApp no
that be cardio pebia tina say Ash Festival you mo be display culture kakra
yes be kwa enya kakra enu ntina ye yade no enu ntina ye yade no
culture no mo be display bi ye de he ne de he
say ye be bie like ye be educate amanfo culture no say akra de also ye enya akra say penifo
obi kra wa nyini but ni refi
yes and
so be kai o mo be twe mo adwen
yes so say na wo say ekono say na wo say ye no but obi won say kasa badna say picture ba ya no tiase enti the display no e be ba act no be ba amom atiase enti wo hwe na osua ade so fa
Alonso mami bisa ade na be special about Ash Festival year 26th Boxing Day e ba be koso de na be mana special enti no obi a wotie bia wo say okeka ne ho no baby
edikan e be da o take up so ase because nintin another room
around here kasa member mu ai we bema
the bema na special na say ye wo adwene pobita program na chi say unza santimemu an tin sheda ni
rehab center
unzi ni bi wa santimemu say na unse Ashtown particular no ye tag ye say ye drugs Ashtown drugs to trust them because yes here be a program you be a be na mama security in tight because they all know Ashtown say Ashtown there to trust them and it drugs ni until say journey person say yi sa journey free for trip say Ashtown particular no and na only say asantememu an say no kuro bia obenya ne fie ashtown.
Okay.
Kuro bia benya ne fie ashtown.
Okay.
Go ye benya mampon fo fie ashtown.
Ashtown.
Kenya si fo fie atwa fo fie.
Okay.
You say yes how nana bu abasa. I fie we na tipin hene. Ye wo nana donten hene. Ye wo nipa bebre fie ashtown.
Did that is a coin bi so ashtown ya ye asante no niti.
Tine ashtown.
Okay.
Sentino say ye Mfanti Newtown. Raga but ashtown Ashanti Newtown. So na me twenti Ashanti man na menhia so ashtown.
Okay.
Enti Ashanti man na nkasa ne ti
ashtown.
Enti ne pese ye no ashtown. Ne edigi enkrofo adwene free. Saa ne ma no sa ashtown de ye drugs for. Now o de opanyin so obehwa. O take okoso ye won ashtown. And Dr. Metupoku Prempe
Ashtown
MPP for a vice president Ashtown, your former president Kufo Ashtown.
I see.
Benya mpenifo bebre amo Ashtown.
I see.
Ashtown ye drugs I send community me no. And as I say no me OI 220. But ubiso bi say omo ba no. Born now ubiso omo they don't know their house numbers. Na say on free Ashtown.
And did not say so free Ashtown there was a house number. It said there were body
OI 220.
OI 220. And Boakye Vigilance was body.
Maybe the OI 101.
OI 101. And I was there.
OI 246.
It means that say nipa na say free Ashtown who own to me more
house number.
And I say free Ashtown. I see. That's something unique about you.
Yeah.
I see.
Special.
I see.
And to be wa obeshia no busa na house number kronti me mo but unse Ashtown you krubi eje a wo and to abetem na say or say edin no ye pese ye project sade no ye di sade ni nyina afiri o and na two program ye be nya se bia ye de apeye ho ye pese ye na nkasa be say omo ato drugs ni mo Ashtown enye Ashtown particular asafo amekom na se betimi apiki nipa baako bia miensa kra ni betim do ma rehab ama saa ne oma no so ate ewo asantema mu ha ka okay eno na ye motive back no and na two ye guso ene mpanifo bi kasa ne ayefofo bi kasa se nko mepe asase kakra bi amaye na nke ye raise fund because of the program no na nke raise fund kakra na nke hwese betimi asi
rehabilitation center
I see asantema mu ha no say eno ka ho bi na 26 no anopa no ye nyina e bi hia o Mr 6:30 ye befa Zongo police station ye befa Laba ni afa Zongo police station ni abisi labor runabout if labor runabout ni kwa mekom traffic light ni afa wa yeko ni abisi menhia runabout ni afa de chemso ni awon ni abisi S5 very fresh ho bibia obia be pe bibi kakra ma obia kana no ewia ni de eko mampon hima fie ni mo because na program ne because we pese mo ye ko wie wo no obi ehu se e na program no e baso obi wa onko hospital da obi wa bia kakra kro de be ko hospital no edin
man
ti ye health screening wo de bra ne be check BP check sugar check bibia o pese o check bia be check ama ye wie na wo se e mo kakra de be bo se bia o de be ko hospital no ye be tro ama na de akọ hospital na say ye nimpanifo bi akasa o provide drugs ni sa ni o na e bitim dia ye sa health screening enti me jama me nwa about 4 months akaka
ba for enti mo peak program na nkasa be cost time be like ye be ka say we there eno ni eja no
ne dey from manopana ko menwumre
ni
nyina peak program
ni nyina peak okay enti ho amone na mo invite o mo ba
invite mpa bebre obi a ainfo asofo and to for beer, because we know Ashanti no about unity. Ashanti.
So what's all Mike you know? I agree.
Ashanti about unity. It's Ashanti my unity mo. Into ni can hobo ma this program we.
Okay.
It's before be na aso yasin.
Okay.
I did this program we. Raw Gold Ghana Limited. Omo so ye jumodia jumoko omo so yasin. Dope Wave Entertainment. Hood 99. X5, TI Bex Printing Service, KK Gold Dealers.
I see. Vijay, then I did chat to see from about more program never.
Boss, Namisha, but one thing you say, say program no Ashtown, but Ashtown per se. On the station. But I share one Ashtown na Yajedom. Ashtown na Yajedom because Ashtown na man for be there
Sompa FM.
Omokaho.
Okay.
Which is you will do something be. Enti you best so be as umbrella security so there.
Title.
Chama tight. You trail letters square for me man pepen for Saturday no you the bouncers, police, soldiers. Enti open you be the be baby open you be baby you ma rest assured say also but na VIP be or VVIP be or police stands na be one patch me mami na so
me time as 30 seconds
yeah that's a break
the other source meet you
kakra mitima ka twat for say program here enye Ashanti ni tan kwani program
okay
yenwa no asafofo so etai chipa ko so de brass band ma bi share sadina no pa 26 na no pa
okay
ma bo ma mekomfo amekomfo so bi share mekom na about next akwese kuma se manya ne Ashanti manya na ene twat for no dinwa what say boxing day dinner program and say boxing day inti a share host boxing I remember no boxers me no ma be perform the stage
so mbe boxing ho
okay J Bad
okay
ene ya to mo never be perform the stage so
okay Mati, thank you very much. I don't see many Ash Festival and penny phone idea. She amunity 26th. Yenyina ye kwa kwetpie mo ewo Ashtown. Enti wo ahwa pankro no tafo atimatim. Baby awu bia wo de bra. Ne yenyina ye for do emo odomu na yen celebrate this festive season no eye. Thank you very much Benifo. Madam Ase. Me kwa homa so na fe makodi enkomo kakra mene the ranking member of Lands and Natural Resources Kweku Aprechum Sapon mene na kwa kodi enkomo kakra odinsam ba kumienu editudwa efa lithium deal no eho eno nti mamenko na fe menko dinchemu emfamfiri no ho ono bwa no pai se wutie mi a memoache ede wase
Mr. True, make the most true and obey some powerful. And you my partner. Make sure if you food.
Honorable, me and from free say lithium deal. No say a troubling precedent for national asset, the management. How is it troubling?
You. But I was given the first time I'm major about station. The reason why we are saying that I had trouble in the sense is that it leads up. And then we are seeing minerals are abandoned. The newest kid on the block are in the minerals regime, you know. And what we call the green minerals. Now, green minerals, I want to see I want to empty can work and the reacting in our I want to more declare because I dream in that no, and you know, I am more very contemporary. Now, Ghana, the one of the best green minerals, which is lithium, and they will hear car, lithium, no, and then the million a year batteries, and the batteries. So when you say, and then we have to hold the near man of farm to be airship to go. Even cast a try who will be grand and then who only giant and your car for yet batteries. I'm going to have that to introduce who quite brutal can't be say batteries. Now, your car with your boy, I'm your car with your lithium. The proper move we have to make sure the lithium in your home for so you can here. And don't you negotiate to former investors ya ever. As I say, a team negotiating your and pastoral. A friend now a cutter. Over there in 2024, somewhere in September, MPT have signed a lithium agreement here. Company there or no person will be too lithium. No, the fair more a barrel busy. So, every day I live to be a central region, maybe I have traveled the way. You know what to say, you know. Yeah, they say, and can be linked to who to are. The man of Faswari Binano, as I saw my royalties of 10%. And for one say, one by 10%. And this is for sorry, can say 10%. You are talking Ghana for too much. The Jumedia, you never policy say, you know. Yeah, she said, yeah, after that. And I couple at the end of full at the map. Barari did before. Barari for by the way, over here, Australia for. The main company, friend, first Atlantic Lincoln. Now, and this is what I said, baby. September, I had the idea by no, and this is 4 years, no, if you have to passé ça agreement là bien il faut eba bien barrage for the 2 months I'm engineer happy and so me kai that I'm not parliament you know I 137 plus 1 and the idea dia what person we know we hear consensus and I say agreement between the two parties in parliament next year. And this is follow position one in such a way that the other engineer matter. And now, you have got one put your water and an MPP you lose here. Now, you lose here and this is very bad. Almost sign up for the same agreement now. You need Australia for a year. Now, a royalty, you better Ghana buy for Ghana for the 10%. Ma NDC for akofa ade na sababe wo me kofa bae no ye kodan ko sori a ye 10% na wo mo kasa ho bibribe no nti ye wo mo ampia me ya pass no wo mo akoti 10% e dia ba 5%. Ada ye kodan hefa NDC e wi atete na mo boye ko mi se 10% mo te mo bre want to be on an so all for the same agreement. Why 1 or 2 would ya royalty to the about 5%. I think we did if we ain't ever. This is brother for you. This is a buyer or thing. And performance the price of lithium about 4% as against the time where you buy it. And because said lithium price on the world market about 4. And for 10%, you know, one won't play. They just 5%. And now you go to the area. I think we are minister, you know, and you will be camp proper and truckers share and will be trying to the Ghana for. So we'll come in and miss Anton. Now we can go. I feel the good court. Which will be cast Anton and the Ghana for. Trying to justify why we have to move from 10% to 5%. Why am I saying that? But the time I prepared our agreement originally every time, it was in October 2023. Time I prepared again in October 2023 originally. The price of lithium on the world market, they are $2,250. That is the time I prepared. In October 2023. Now, why you did idea about parliament here? You didn't conform to about the council. Now, I said, no, 2,220, 2,250, about $800 a ton. Now, at the time I had 2,220, 250 and for were prepared to do the 10%. That time, you know, we buy no more profit margin. Over the year, they are 45% and for profit that don't be our you. Yet this is completely at the end of Parliament. It was in October 2024. The price of lithium had then come down to $800 per ton. Now, and for the profit margin, every 45%, about 20%. Even at the 20%, you know, and at the price I made $800, the company prepared time to the 10%. So we will tell you because minister can't talk as you on the one. One person over the year, one would do blue person will be bigger. So at $800 per ton in October 2024, Larry Divi were prepared to give us agreed to the royalty of 10%. So Parliament almost 5%. The price of lithium on the world market is $1,200 as the capacity. Now they are telling us that and performance say woman pay 10%. I buy 5%. And I know another man that's in better money again. Well, last year, when the price was 800, they were prepared to strive for 10%. This year, the price is 1,200. You are telling us that you have 10% and you have 5%. Already, you have to be above. You have never cancer Ghana for above. Minister Lee Minister the bar, what the cancer Ghana for fair. Price in there at 3,000. And looking the money 10%. That is a lie. The minister is lying through his teeth.
I see.
The NDC government is lying through their teeth. And just had a check. The price was not 3,000. The price at that time was 2,250. They were prepared to sign up. When it came up to 800 last year, they were prepared to sign up. When it came down to 1,200, we are telling them that the same company says one more play. I know they have to go out to 10% and 5%. Yeah, the Ghana woman the LBC for airport. I deal with you about.
I see.
Very Diana free and 5% difference now with the Cophobia. And Cophobia did what country will deal with and China will buy and say Ethiopia. You are not working in our own. Nobody attempts at 5% now, no bear. You are 5% a year over this. Baby, I am moving and moving Musa to Bahama, moving Musa and Yabai. 5% remain about the crop.
Honorable Mame Misa, we since our raises are concerned is a troubling precedent your national asset. What do you think, since you have the nation at heart, say the percentage wise, what's a year?
Percentage wise, the position is that our position is that the base position for the minerals ought to be a percent. We should not negotiate it, not in this current situation and circumstances. Any the way we are the airport. We are young wire and 1 million mineral rate. We should be able to take full advantage of the blessings God has given us right now.
Okay.
A chamber, the pretty are prepared after 3 years of war.
Okay.
So our position is the base, and now the base royalty should be 10%.
10%.
Don't negotiate.
Okay.
When it comes down to lithium, we have a solid percent of the 10%, which is what I have just given you guys.
You've just given me. I see.
Yeah.
I Ghana ni baby say Argentina yen to me nyamro 10%, not 10% nana was say yenya. Why not above that, but 10%?
Well, I need the like this sometimes when you get into investment discussion matters of this nature, you have to be a the proof of the matter. I did. In case they said Ghana, they dump into the mining and the processing and the other things along the value chain. Unfortunately, if you can get here, you want to go down that road. And we have not so far been able to put together the kinds of scar in here and you do to be able to find about it. If you want to go into this negotiation, you have to be realistic. Fortunately, you see, government, we had what we call royalty risk above. I want more system on the sliding scale. The year for your limuno. Yes, party. You friend saying cash on the world market. Now, the royalty rate to ask that to them. As the price goes up, yes, your royalty rate and WT airport. The problem, and that we should be able to do it better. But unfortunately, the situation as it is, any the investor not supposed to interest, and then the profit margin, all these things need to come into play. Otherwise, you will have the mineral and it will remain underground, won't remain mining, because we don't have the capacity and the capability to be able to do it. So you go in and get an outsider who has the technical know-how, the capacity, the capability to go back. The profit involved in it.
Oh, okay.
I think I gave you an issue of the profit margin, for example, currently. Last year, you had the bar, then for putting out no more profit than 20%. You were prepared to do it at 10%.
Okay. Honorable, you be for my misa question. You bet to me hold on with this agreement. And as Ghana is so desperate, say you hear sika, and so if say ya nyan and priya or mine a bebo.
Well, Oman, the prayer of our profession. When it comes to this, we are you matter. There are certain issues involved, especially the area of Wana that we are in the central region at the end of the world. As I said, what we are somewhere in September 2023, yet now almost any productive venture, and I say a full year idea what we are almost stopping. Because that yet it took the fear to the extent to say a blue say is and for.
Okay.
Economic activity in that whole area has come to a standstill. And the community is waiting. That's how a way up with the able to activity of now almost and past while to get me down to me. So that's for 2 years. The people of the way are and surrounding areas they have suffered. Now the problem not happening in our make a percentage to do with the way. Other than that, we would have signed up and the project probably would have started. And the people of the way would have started benefiting from it economically. And you also need to factor in the way, the effect, the devastating effect that it will have on the community in the way and the larger central region. So I know that's operating kind of in this kind of every year near. A buying by will pay a good border. The trust is very rationalized the purchasing of goods from small scale miners. Within a space of about 9 months or 10 months, government has been able to make nearly $9 billion US from it. So the sign of control will say I'm back. I'm buying normally what government was getting was around 3 to 4 million.
Okay. Okay.
Now it's moved from the 4 million now to 9 million. So, yes, kind of quite a development. A good year or one of the but I don't say you're short deal.
Very well. Honorable, be sure say a brebe mo ibe say share din komo a lot was we are lithium deal. But my final question here. Me final question honorable Mbajo tie me. My final question here see from when it comes to issues of this nature of national consent, why is it say the NPP, the NDC, the minority, the majority Muntumi reach a consensus said this is of national consent, and so let's deliberate on it heartedly near reaching an agreement that we aren't going to do it politics, but we're going to do it Ghana.
Unfortunately, the situation in the whole parliament, NDC has an overwhelming majority. And this is the maximum and the Ethiopia. Like no kind of expression yet very including the Pepua you could. Yet now the water, your top politics and preaching. a party good, your party wrong. Your party tenants share the issues at stake and negotiate and discuss things in a nationalistic mode.
Okay.
So that they are above way. Unfortunately. That's not politics. I have to at the Syria. Anything from MPP, FPC say is wrong. Anything from MPP, FPC say is wrong. It is very bad. It is unacceptable.
I see.
It is one major reason why we still have Galamsey personally.
And I think this is the canker and the cancer at our minds of which we have to deal with that. For now, we will find another day now for detail yet to me in common near Yantias. Near who say when it comes to Ghana, it is Ghana. We are near Kwako politics. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay. Many honorable Kweku Aprechum Sapon, ranking member, Lands and Natural Resources Committee, or Sansu ye NP, Edima Asante Mampona, many din common. Maminko, Nafi, Mene, a year, Mia, ye. Me offer me papa maybe be offer watch future life, and you know say when it comes to future life woman me and any near ma hodo nyina woman de eba edwaman so no has to do with say obenya hoodin because say wo nkwana wuni ahoden a hadwene ya eti future life for edwene wo ho say wo nkwade wo say onya hoodin na daily activities no betumi akọ na wakọ akodi djuma hodo no wenya sika nso e de ahye oboto nti mamenko na mema of Boakye achene ni nkomo of Boakye
Mira
je
me josu oburu
me fa cho abusuafo ni adwuma bibia yo fine
yes obi ahwe
ne da obade ase adopa future life there na mode mai because mo dwene yapomodene ho eno nti na dan de nyina mo yedi nkomo no
yo me chie obi biara wotie na no pa me sama obi biara afinchi apa se asase nyina mummuse mu awurade na mumfa nigye ensom awurade
okay
we ye nwom wo ha ba ko no mienu ye mfa nigye na emfa nsom awurade o na woni nigye a wo bere no wetima so
nigye no nso ahode na de ba
yes wapom dene enyira so ye ntine na no pa ya ba se ye ba ne ya be chirichiri mu ne ntia wapom dene na enyira so ntia wo bere saa no na ya ma waduane adi aduane adi ma wo beboa wo daache eye future life daache wo nkwa na wo bɔ ho ban eno de ni obi na ebo ama wo kasa bebrebe a wo kasa nyina no enye obi na ya ama wo
dabi
ha wo mampanyi na ono nso ono wo bɔ ne de yenko wono kura ne manso wontimi mmɔ ma wo mu na nka wo nso abeduru so na wo kuro mu hene ntimi nyɛ ma wo wasɔre sɔfo ntimi nyɛ ma wo enu nti eye wa nti apomdiri ho asem de aborofo de ba enu mo say your health is your own responsibility enu nti apomdiri ho asem de ya so de da wa wo so enye obi na ebe ya amawo ye nti na me ka kire wo say wo hia say obedidi no wadidi yie empo akora wo no na otuyanufo ano wa breastfeed na kakra eye kakra wa solid food aduane emu oden akora ni odi ko wo tetema no ebe kakra akora na ba wo tete ama na obeka kire ose da bi fama no no wantete na ade sa na pomdire ho asemte akora na pomdire no ono ahyase wo ha ono na etete enye wo na abetete ama no ye nti na emma ka kire wo se wa pomdire de enye obi na ebe ya ama wo betete aduane akọ mu a enye obi na wanyina durei obi betete ama wo yese wo yarefo ani se obi o yare nko a na me ka say eye future eye your life daache wo nkwa na sese wo bɔ ho ban na ye de ne ye aduane eye future life aduane ne ye natural food supplement eye natural food supplement a ye mfansi jaso ya ye wie dada ntisa wo nsaka wo dia ne se wo de efra idi nsuo fra te sɛ nea wonya gari bi a wodi nsuo esokuo no te sɛ nea wonya salak bi a wodi nsuo mix ya no saa pepepe and a future life tie enu ntia ni gisem sɛ ubedi na bere wudie no ɛbɛboa wo na epam yare efre wo ho wudidie na wo me no na ɛsa pam yare efre wo ho efri sɛ antioxidant ɛsa yɛ immune booster enu nti epam ne ma bɔne efri widie no mu na afei asa bedane sojani kɛseɛ ɛwɔ widie mu a entimi ma bibi bɔne bia ɛma ɛyɛ aduane na wudie wanum nuro saa ane yenyi wachinyi wanum nuro no saa yenyi wachinyi dane kwa aduane kakra sɛ no Onyankopɔn ka kyerɛ Israelfoɔ no wɔ Deuteronomy chapter 1 wɔse man nante bepo eso akyɛ nanem ho kakra wajina baabi saa che dane ho kakra empokura no hwe a twere konkro no mu ebra na Israel for no omutwa epokoko no wieye no onko gina baabi ne yegina faako ne mpaye ya ne yeboa ne yegina faako ne yebo mpaye ya Nyankopɔn ka kire Moses se Mose ka kire won kofo ne se wo mu nko yanim na mu nyina se mu gina faako no tell your people to move forward ka kire wo mu nko yanim inti nuro no wanom no saa maame bi oba e wasema no manfie do nwotwe ma bre afede doctor no ase maame nuro no dɔɔso nuro no dɔɔso ɛnam se maame dane ko aduane was ye nunti ne mabai
okay
fi se mo aduane enye woduro let your food be your medicine
yeah sure
ma woduane ene enye woduro ma woduane enye woduro nuro no mno berebe ne dia
because aduane no so na aduro ewom
yes future life ekurato 3 vitamins and minerals 19 amino acids omega 3 selenium moduke dietary fiber high in protein enti tetenu a nkaye de bia nchi wom bibia wom
okay
bibia wom na me de enne no me kamfoma oba bia wonyem future life oburo nyaade ni tie oba a wonyem aduane esese wudie kopem so obawo eye future life ubebu samsa adan minim bibia akora no minim se folic acid de wo mo no eye natural anunti folic acid so eboa Emma onipa biya wo mu yete awia so to ne yemen wo fi se dabre no anu no aha wo hia folic acid
sure
enye nduro no na wo konom bra na didi ti anopa sei se na mhyehyɛ no ni wo di future life anopa awia na odi kuru moduane anwumre na odi future life
okay
wo di future life anopa awia na odi kuru moduane anwumre na odi future life wo koda na onum ye dudo no ye friend life tonic dudo no tetefo ni nenum na mrante aba ni omu nche de ni made kro
okay
dudo no life odi enumbi unumbi na me mobo yade edin wa ha fi se FDA kura ma ye kwan se ye mo yade edin ye de enim se supplement and ye ton na didi na sa wonom life tonic na wa ade ye chena osori a na wo ka kire me se ugusu ma ne ma wo wi de mu ntimi ko ya kamna sa do sika nyina ma wo
I see
fi se minim de America minim de America FDA ma ye kwan se ye mo yade edin na minim bibia no mba yere to wa hye se aben to wo de ya ne sa wo de beje aduane beje future life ne di na na dwo koda na nom life tonic wo de wanum nuro bebrebe sani ababu me se ana ha na abre ana okomu abu tie obi se Yesu Kristo no wo hokọ ne nchen nti wo de wanum nuro no sa wa bre dan ho na fara bra future life na sa wa mfrem e dia dance ye me do sika nyina be ma wo buru nyan firi na eni echina eni na de chie ekuru nyina ye bedidi ye nko a jako ye bedidi pa na nuan na wo de na ya busa se ye papa de se nuan na wo sesa gu yem sa no aya busa ho se eye papa
ebenya mfa so papa wo ni padua no so
wo de no nu wo pom dene ebetima gina so abra ye di buru nyina wie no
yes
nyina so de a ene na dan bra sa amre ko future life it's in an bra future life eye aduane na wo die me say o ma kwan no wo school no enkora na wo mu free school abafie no anopa ma wo mu bi no wo mu ni na awia wapesie no mu ne wo to bi aye ma no no wo mu ni anwumre mu wo mu ni na bo se enkora na nkasa no wo mu gina wo mu na aso na se enkora na wo fie no yare a wo papa na akọ adwuma no wo kora wo ni asomdwe o wo ni asomdwe me kamfo aduane papa ama wo your future your life future life ya wa hodo ya wa smart food original enu di obi e bi ene ya wa zero ene ya wa high protein ya wa repair food ene meka ho asem repair food o tie borofo no a repair ye kurom kasem e ko siesie enu nti o wi de no niam bi enkoso yie ade ntira waposo girigiriw nkasɛ no eniema atechema wo mu na meka kire wo se wo bana ma repair food a girigiri no awewe no ene kase na etwi kase no wo se mekoye scan yesisei metwa we yesisei enye painkiller na bebo awo nye sa de obono mo a na abewie no obasa akofa yare foforo aba abeka ho na kamfo ama wo se bra na ma repair food mini ho de ye aduane nko na yeton ye nton na eduro aduane nko na yeton na meka kire so obedi aduane na wie no ubedi awie no na so hunhuro hwe me du sika bamam
I see
fi se minim de America ya so ahwe na nya wo nko aso na wodi o me a me de ba ya na medi ankasa
yes
anopa bi ya medi na anwumena nso ma sa adi awia na medi mi kuru maduane saa na meyɛ no anopa ne madi awia ne madi me kurom aduane anwummerɛ ne ma sɛ the future life
okoda
ne ma nom
tonic na so
wogina so fi sɛ yɛatwerɛ go future life ho sɛ sɛ wode hyɛ aseɛ na wodi na sɛ nyɛ ka nkwanhyia a nyankopɔn paa deɛ wɔmfrɛ wo nyankopɔn mfrɛ wo obiaa yɛka aduane papa wɔ wiase ɛnan a future life ka ho na menkasa me mede ba yɛntira wonya ne bi enti na wonya di adanseɛ me madi ti na medi ho adanseɛ yeah wo so wadi bi nso medi ho adanseɛ yes na akora na ade ama no no wobɛhu na de akyɛn nkora wɔde am hɔ ɛfiri sɛ nneɛma a yɛasuma gu mu no na deɛ ɛdɛ no sɛ nneɛma no nyinaa so yɛ natural deɛ ɛdɛ no no nneɛma no nyinaa yɛ natural enura yɛ na yɛ no no mi papani oh wo ko kan obi sɛ wo sɛ na adwuma medium de aduane aba mimidi me yere na yareyɛ nti ne yɛkɔfa future life de bae aboa no na ya na obodina every ma yɛ kwase yɛ mo yade dini ti me ka kyerɛ wo sɛ buru nya ide yɛ wobɛtɔ bibia ma me no papa
future life
o de yɛkɔtɔ future life ma
na o de tie din no future life
yeah tie din no
daakye
yes wonkwa
daakye nkwa
ɛnu ti papa me so pɛ sɛ 2026 buru nya sa abato no a saa mre hyɛ ase to future life fama no tɔma no na bohunu papa no ne maame no adanse obedi afa wo ho ensam obetima ka ama wo enye saa de a nasi ebesi mu no obɛhyɛ ase atonduro ara mi ni me doctor bi a ne maame wa yare saa nduro doctor no mu nduro bɛn wɔfrɛ wei wa ka kyerɛ no ne yɛde wo yama no
sika no ho nso adu papa no nya dia de tina okodi de bɛma wo yade
wei na doctor ni nua ka kyerɛ nsɛ brother nua ne yɛ ka ho sɛ miento bi mama me o was oh wodi eniama wedi enkodi akire o eno na ekum nipa no
onim
afa de girl no e fa doctor nachi ne nua no 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 abeto ne enua no no de maame no de maame fe de na watwe atwam ba min sori a ono okuri fe de dako doctor ne ba ya obato no ei maame enure yi wose nka se nura asem busa unua no
aduane
eniema odi abra me
aduane
obaye no wose ade ania no wose future life fuma me na me nkenkai o ye doctor nti wotena se no waje ade no o redi na ye no madwuru wi ho se da bra enuane na nkofo akotwitwa ne bi o
da bi
wei ye ka doctor fo papa ana ye enuane no doctor fo papa minim dia meka visa me ba ye doctor ti minim dia meka enti wo hwe ho wie saa no ei ana enuane ye kama no odi akire se wo no mo mbesa aba no aba abehwe obaye no obeto yen no se enuane me munima minu na recommend ya maame na abo na pa to no waso be sha ase adi ni ahwe afi the doctor no na wokwa na wa kire se kodi aduane we
wow
wokwa kodi aduane we
wow
doctor no wan
ti wa dane dansidi fo kese
yes
I see
na chese wono yentimi mo ni din
I see
na me ka kire wo se wono doctor no wa ko school kura no
odi adanse
yes na wo awote temamu hu na wote ba bie
waje to mu di adanse na wo
entrance o the future life no de aduane ankasa
I see
ya bo ho de wuro na ya to apete o mamu ba bia enkran ya wo Palace Mall e wo Flower Pot Sprinters Road and afei Ghana Telecom University opposite Abeka Junction
okay
afei ukọ kasoa ubenya bi wo frɛ me a me de number no to dwa frɛ me na me nkyerɛ ba bia manya bie Cape Coast takorade ubenya bi takwa oboase bekwai afei Sunyane Asante Mampong Afijase Konongo Kumawu Asante Achem Agogo ena afei Techima Ibro Achire Nsua ena afei Greater Kumasi nyina ya to pete kire se wa pom diri hu hiame Nyankopon wo mfre obi awo
David
wa pom diri hu hiame na ko duru koro bi so a wo mo ho mungu na de wote ya na say nyame frɛw Nyankopon wo mfre obi a gon call to glory nyame wo mfrɛw wo yare no wawu eno ye ni mo nyam
ye mbodo mbana
0246 01 another 01 50 0246 01 another 01 50 and a number for 0242 87 80 90 0242 87 future life here duane yankasa awurade nhyira mo nyina yemo mo nyina finchi apanso
afin committee yes afin say na ahoden wo ho future life nti na ahoden wo ho thank you very much the future life na wati obonka no ma me for we entwem we me childhood friend ya meno eko school eviti primary sa ko GHS sa ediwe SHS Isaku NS ochina oware dodo na fro Giga Liga Saturday yi rather Saturday yi oware Giga Liga na dodo na dey fro Isaku NS woni hikima adamu di we Islamic marriage ya Saturday ebe koso wo kwame danso. And the Saku, we're looking forward for life and strength. Yeah, the support no babe HY. And the Yamenka na awadi ya okako wadi diga swati ase. Me nka bibia nso. And congratulations in advance to Mamin Koda Sister Kiddy Glamour and Wardrobe. Men koda omase. Wodi mi ntia me kwa koda omase. Baby items are eye kama na eye papa. Back to school items are eye papa. Na kama pregnancy tester me pacho pregnancy lister ye kama pa na sanso ye papa. Casual clothes, church clothes, ladies clothing, men's clothing, and afensu shoes, jewelries, occasional wear, formal clothes. Dia me bo so yi nyina de ye kama na ye papa na ne bo so eda form and I make come for edia mouse set for when each more Sister Kiddy Glamour and Wardrobe. Our Hojo Atenga Junction, opposite China Mall, next to Fidelity Bank. A hono butu tutumirika na kopio masoye na fi uni omundin komono omwa. Nandie mapapa ya mabosui. On search me akabi from 0245 749 199 and 0538 333 973. Yas toothpaste. Yas toothpaste. About in 3 different variants. Na ote Yas toothpaste and so I will say toothpaste are a year papa just say beboa na James bia a won cinnamon a year from Sir James no a cow cinnamon sana and then kababa okasa a man for the comachi okasa a man for the news max. Just here and until compare Yas toothpaste ibi na fi yusu ewo honum sanso na sanso eboa ma wo se no eye fita ajo o kasa wo so sere en kasa miawa no sa kasa na won se no nso en shine na nchire bibi wate ase na ehu sampa abrantie ababa we mami papa yi ne se fe ya bisa say na de na ade aye no waba be kire mo say Yas toothpaste na wa use afin so esan eboa enam say eye herbal ntino eboa na e protect won se no layer na ma won se no ye den ejina na so pa kama Yas toothpaste na make am for the amount to mirika na ko to bi nra me ko je me de ya che say me de eboa ba cho say wutie mi a ye ma me no mu na moye akunafo no ye ma me mo akunafo ane anopa bia ye hu se mo ba hanom ye dwene mo ho enti ne yakofa bae yakofa ba nso de ye beye ye nso a ye beye ne aye ne yie na afi nso ayefe anu nti ye ma me no muntie me bebia mo wo bia mo tie Sompa ye FM Sompa TV anopa yi mo nhyɛ no nso se on the 1st of January Sompa akyɛde no ba bebaso Kumase de Sompa ahwa bra 1st of January eji mo amo ba na say no mpacho monchi break why monchi break na 1st of January mo ba na achade no nso pacho betimi dia ba penifo kaye trosem no nso kaye se o mamu won hira chen oje na o ma no na ebie kwan so e de mawo o ma no na insurance so efiri mo eba eno ti yeguso aye age fa wachede no efa bra on the 1st of January ye ma me momra ye be chemo de no Accra Sompa Dome Watermelon Street behind St. John's Ecobank so ye be che ewo eye honum on the 1st of January Takwa Sompa low cost honum ye be che Techiman Sompa Techiman site and so ye be che Nkranza Sompa premises and Sunyane and so Sompa FM night market and also a 3rd January orphanage and a home donation so and also ebe koso mesro se obeye ne sika obeye na chede a fabra ye beje na sika nso a me ba cho momo number obese ne dia to so ye 0598 559802 and 0241272990 o send ya shenon so edin we na beba Foster Blessed and Terra One Media any edin a ebeba pa na fi so yada wase nyame ensu bi hira wo hodom ensu papa nya nsuo bia ni nsuo ezi ya nsuo ase no nya nsuo bia ni nsuo ensuo ni bi wo konom abra be ma yade sister be ma yade eno ti papa pa na nom nsuo no wonum kra na ebo ema kom ne rofrofo ema wo miri mu toboko ewura nipadua no matumi say yes nsu papa ewura nipadua no mo eno ne kangen energetic drinking water pacho ya purify no ya dia form machines mu e di nu agwagwa mu ama wonum so na tumi say nsu papa nie na wonim nsu no kra sansa ya de o aboa e wanum kra o de men kan fd nti but wonum an kakra wonum atumi ma wonum toso kama ya fine pa e de ma kangen drinking water and I may come for the amount ye wo Breman UGC Tafo New Road Abawa Route Junction Frere was 0241449191 and 0507 379474 Dimpa Natural Health Clinic Tiedino Dimpa if you say yasa manfo ya de saa me anya dimpa nso ene di na ekuta ye dimpa because wo ba ye be sa ya de ye nyi usika wa bra ye ntumi nsa ya de ye be saw ya de ama wo pomodi na asiyie na bibia koyie e de amaw eno ntimi srow se stomach ulcer afuni ya de ya hajin eno ene etiti wa last stop e dimpa natural health clinic infertility libido issues ja ehoni ke no ehoni agric no bacho kope dimpa wo maso ye na ko na fi yemwa na yentu yade na ase emfama ye wo eye second floor Willas Towers de chemso ehoni ebutu frey was 0245118434 and 0246744744 na oni ye ni nkomo ewo eye ehodom dimpa natural health clinic na make come for the amount mama nkoma ma bedwafo achi na fi yenhye nkomo no ase ewo eye ehonum Dr. Simon Boatye lecturer amused communication team member edema the NPP Dr. Atanase Doctor good morning.
Good morning.
Me ba cho bibia you fine there. Nyame Ade Akye Bibia you fine. Many brewo che no.
Me that's
what about me simple dressing?
Oh, me that's
Charlie. Oh, looky, obi be say glamorous.
Me that's
Ami. Justice Prempe, Ashanti Regional Communication Team Member at the NDC. Justice, Majin. Justice man. Yankasa member. Oh, Kafra.
Many about from Namete Doctor Dino Krana Mama Kai, Makunta Nimpon, Dr. Isaac Opoku Fufi, lecturer at the Technical University.
Okay.
5th December no baby.
Oh.
Wakusku we Malaysia, Obagana, Wabaka baby. Mamma Minuaba Yako, Minuaba Christiana Prempe, Manfrani Yako. I find the on shedding because. Say obeku drecha ba doctor there na wa ultimu say ni na free na obey doctor we afi na obedu breast on faso kakra na wa free ma un say are ho ti ma men che Christiana Prempe menu aba na me kan che ni say yakopon kana na on shene den okay ti me da se for the opportunity
so me da se bi e wo hodom na ene somewhere that pro so ye bedi ho enkomo government buying a revoke LI 2462 or the protective forest reserves and I think so Franklin Kujo Imani Ghana or say deal with NDC members involved in Galamsey. The first topic, second related. Yamfa eno en chassis. Mamenko na vi main chassis en from free justice. So since this is a call from Franklin Kujo to the government, say one on dealing with Galamseyers and I think so two repeal and I say LI 2462 now more ye the free hodom. Mamintio. What is the roadmap a bind the ato ebia minim ebia timemufo so a mutie me enim a bind the ato so be protect your forest reserves ne your river bodies no
nyame sha be for the opportunity there be am come as MC stations ne doso ti say obj breast on don T station bia ne mom Sompa 93.1 obiti ane ne pana ya de didi kan ya mo Sompa ti for abaso na men samba wan kasa so abaso mi so bia ni obeton sen sha ne busuefo tie fo tie we na mo homode ankoma nja utie ti amanfo agebra mo tie oni chi adwumaden a nso ye de oye ti mebo abaso na amachia chairman Augustus Nana Akwesi Andrews, the regional chairman for the NDC. Na maka che ni se Nyankopon ka ne ho enimonyam hye ahobrase a odi di NDC enim ewa Asantemantem ha. So Abeka said 2016 our chairman and Akwesi by NDC basically 300,000 votes. And in this 2024 elections under the leadership of chairman Augustus Ahobrase Andrews, where Timmy and movie voting from 300,000 to almost 700,000 and over. And Nemino Kase Oba Asantemantem ha near barely 3 seats. And then under the leadership of chairman Augustus Andrews, there was 7 seats. And when you know chess Asantemantem, there were penny papa udi enim a ne ho do obu a odi di Asantemem enim. A man for crossing the num kasa and a yomode. And until because about chairman Abaso, Yaka Chen say Yankupon Shano. Now I'm a chairman Chasa Martin, a Joso constituency chairman, Mr. George Uze Gomash, and I'm a personal boss lawyer, Emmanuel Kwekwamoa. Minia. Yancha president mama nyanka ncheni se mo akwapa no kwafo wadi kakra mo no kre 2024 NDC John Mahama ne Ghana fo nyina di nkomo ya asemo ya kache Ghana fo nyina ne se 2020 abato no mokoto abade ma yenu no MPP fo no omunya atumi no de omode beye ne se ade a na fritite kwa menkroma penso Ghana ni bia suru so obeye ene se obekọ any of our forest reserves eso okwa akoye mining nti so obehwa yisu no ye o forest bi o kra na se wuram na okokutwa dua kekekọ afi ho no mo ye betwa so enu anu man pipifo bai o man timi anfo mani anto emra bebrebe o Ghana ha nyina mpipifo si bibia hia omo na emum de hia omo ne se omo be hyehye mra a e be hye nkrofo kutupa se obo ade kwaya a ode agyae no omo be man nkrofo akum akwa akodi galamsi. Enti His Excellency President Mama de nasem to Ghana fo anim ene e ka kire Ghana fo se so mu hu ye mobo no mo to aba de ma NDC ne John Mahama ne ba ban mu a saa mra no a ye frɛ no LI 2462 no a e hye nkrofo kutupa mo mo koye forest reserves no ye ba ye be yi afrio. Enti so obehwa in 2025 year NDC ba ban mu ne o forest bi a ye frɛ no abrewani nkran a ne nipa more than 10,000 abo mo sesen wo ho ma settle wo ho oko forest ni mu a na ya o filling station wom na ya o light wo ho enti bisa ho se na aban mu mpanimfo ni hu bia eye den e na kwaye nipa more than 10,000 timi ko settle wom yetimi si filling station nyina wom sane ma we nyina kamfo na ma president Mahama say LI 2462 samra no obeyi afrio. Iti ye ba aban mu no na me hwe ekwan a NDC ne John Dramani Mahama befa so a ye be yi samra no aye de afrio ene enuanu man bi before sha say oh omako e gold board enti galamsey for kra gold no moto enu nti omuntimi yentimi repeal airline no ye gina wa fi de kesi we so ne aka che Ghana fu nyina omosan la koto abama NDC on the promise of LI 2462 say indeed John Mahama semu se jata no a o ka asem a odi so no ampa o de o se ayoyo we yimra no aye de afio minu as was study these days in show to ana say we ebo carelessly what be say we say the intia because your forest reserves no they are supposed to protect the ozone layer no acts as the intermediary between the sun and the earth intia ba ne say who deplete ozone layer na indirectly o chese ewianhye enkuyen. And nothing and penny for say when the last tree dies, the last man dies. It is a way I buying penny for say when you be amawasewa ye money chrono. It is what ba bem. Nem rabbi bribe o Ghana ha hian krofo a wasa wo hye who the want me a hye mra bia na emu mra wo se e be boa ne se wo be hye mra e be man krofo akoye kwayim akodi galamsi. Enti Ghana for ya damase. Sapr no ana NDC ye ne John Mahama ye to no e bosha na ye hye mu nyina indeed John Mahama ba bam ye diso enti me fa won kwa chi kura ye hye bo bebre ye ka che Ghana for say ba electronic levy ye be ye fio pacho say ye fio ye ka che Ghana for say COVID-19 levy ye ba ye be ye fio me pacho say ye fio ye ka che Ghana for say ba betting tax ye be ye fio me pacho say ye fio ye ka che Ghana for say ba ye be introduce policy a friend no fee stress policy and no be boa ma Ghana ni abofre bi a wa pass in so hwe how person ko any of our tertiary institutions first year school fees NDC and John Dramani Mahama e be
chiamano yembisa se so and sa policy ne ye adwuma na and indeed sa policy no ye adwuma Ghana for mo fra dodo na even omoto forms 2024-2025 ya refunded dodo na school fees e dia momo jo mahama san shebo say ye nua bia irrespective of abusu an free se wadi dem sebe wadi dem John Mahama ni NDC say you be show school from first year, second year, third year, akodu o final year.
I understand those promises. But then me pese me who say ya yi 2462 no Ade Afri Hodman no. Yes, Ghanaians should be rest assured say going forward no. Ye no be a man in Korea forest. Ye no be a man in say yensu ana.
No. Say Mama Nchawade. Who say yeshebo. And a Boshano was to repeal LI 2462. Has it been done or not? But you said it has been done. Very good.
Yes.
And now also who say Galamsey Kono, it is not an event, it is a process.
Okay.
What are some of the process of stopping illegal mining? But I say Ube Samrano a man for coins on Bekwakoye Galamsey. And indeed, ye few. Inti and the Chinese say Ghana ni bien who waku could do so beko any of our forest reserves so Kwakoye Galamsey. Inti fast forward. Yet me yim run a free ono. Yes, say okuni mo dem because first no. No, so be ufi chimpo se forest be all no be all no ya mine na untimi ko report no because you might not know e be an nipa no license but ene de ye yi mrane free o enti se o yetemamuni na se kwaye bi wo mfichiri no bi kom so ko di gala because what se mrane ye free enti unim sa de na nipa ne ye no illegal.
And I believe that government, you know, you should deal with the NDC element now. Galamsey.
Yes.
Do you agree that NDC element be a Galamsey, and so the president should deal with them?
Very well. Mameka Semoncho. NDC ne John Mahama ba bemu. What da? Se Lands and Natural Resources Minister Ababe Boya bemu ni bi kwedu ama NDC ni be defending da. So Kaira Joseph Yamin.
Yes.
So Kaira Banga. O kai se ebo mu kwadu so mo ye Galamsey. O kai o te se adana ebo mu din no a na mpeni attorney ye refer na ma attorney general say onye investigations. Me ba cho be kai. But the Okroma no ye be board chairman untumi kwadu se o ye Galamsey. E honom na the sitting president of the Republic of Ghana Yeri Akufo-Addo. He be ka se onye hwe. Me ba cho kai so that is the difference here. Nansen ya ye se tiwa DC where NDC ni eso de no akofore for Galamsey sim ama court hetimi atena so adina asema bua se or the 12,000 cedis a fine me pacho ubetimi ama me 1 MPP strong member our more time yetimi di ni gina court on Galamsey me was story bi wa me yi achew Nana Adanse hene or say Ashanti regional minister Ira Simon Osemensa stopped him from fighting Galamsey on his own land. Or in a numusem, what they say, Yetimia free Rasamon or Semensa Mpu Hatotonano. That is the difference here. Under the NDC, see Bobby Kwedua, John Mahama na buying AJ investigative bodies no, Hemomo Shishenin Semu. But under the MPP, see Bobby Kwedua, na buying moon penny for I also Mokomayeno, or my sorry, no more bomb penny for no buy. So that is the difference here. In the best Ghana for Hesa Maswansu Maswansa, ya wa banya or bar baimua, or di to me a Ghana for their man on Eshem Rase, ye kwaya Yankopon their mayan or among Fonko could di Galamsey. Any ya wa banya or bar or Sisam running Yamra Papa into Yisam running through Ghana for a buy we mean, dear him and Amope.
Justice Smith, I say, but what can I buy we mean in our park? Come here, who we campaign, but we are over now. You are in government. We need action. We need action.
But we
so
are,
if you talk this way as a whole year campaign, as I feel now open man.
No, you don't get my point. I'm saying that there we are contending with two people.
No problem. No problem. Doctor. Abina LI 2462. Yeah, name mother president. It's our queen and so to meet say okay, forest will be forest will be ura. Then as for. But why Abina Basso? And I say you do politics with it.
Okay, they did I met you, with you for. No one chairman justice. The voice identity and this for the name. But now we are discussing substance, right? Many Taisha other platform than Enzo Yavisha. The decay so made in Chakese be free Dr. Benny Champon Camp.
Oh, okay.
MPP polling station executives.
Okay.
I always say he's the next president MPP is going to produce.
Okay.
Dr. Brian Champon is the next president MPP is going to produce. And it's simple. If you ask me why I want to provide, take my word.
I ain't going to ask you that.
In India making. Minya emrade. And only a digital of mine. And this are buying be few say bibi nkoyi. Na ye homra de CBB no. Say. Okay. That's the framework a govern ye nyina. Aban be free say emra be a bad law and yemra papa. Nti also ye bibi. So, edi yi sa amra ni free. Say be ya niema beto na kwamwa. Say ye was here boy ensema. But the question is, edi ene enye o man mu a. Emra be ni enye o man mu a.
Okay.
Everything in this country we have law governing. So they are saying.
Yes.
Any emra bonia yin su say enye so ya famra kwan so bi eye free. But you see the problem about galamsey no. Enye bi ni de omo ye no enye mra. The problem of galamsey no is structural. And no na aban including mema aban afeli na ndisi for ye bi omo nso afeli. Na bad discussions na what the fuck galamsey no matter for dollar. What the fuck galamsey enya me okeka yi say NDC your friend say MPP can be ye first year no
but all kind
of
me
no
come back to
say yen can yen free SHS no policy be na compare. But you see that is the argument. The point about galamsey na me make can say it is not about some of these things. It is structural. Now, structural means very trim. One, the ability. Say wo aban no. What the structures be go akwam to say frankly could you for the first time. What me are criticizing aban. Wo be catch aban ni say wo nkofo na ye bi no wo aban no betim di ni o ma egu akwam asi wo nkofo ne kwan. Yeti ha ena I will win Oscar for it labi. Yeti nka se oye galamsey news oko online na ho yeti ya na constituency executives wo du nkwa axim ban it was glaring news say omo ye galamsey yeti ya na MP twam ya chi ye de galam stop for no ya friend say 9 months akwachi nkofo no o si na o twam akona yi na oti se bibia si no ko free senior MP na senior MP ni se mi ni ho ko hwemachi mami what happened me constituency atwemangwa be just out last 2-3 weeks other party folks aba bontia be demonstration and who videos news portal bia mimi wo bi wo mai so say omo MC wisdom boama e the drip machines no ye omo party folks and this you see one funny omo to akwam. That is what I'm saying. The problem is structural. It's not about some of these gimmicks. As they are for the optics.
Yeah, and the structure no more ability. Does that mean your government lacked the ability then? Senan called the fighting.
And don't me why? Because ya nyoma bi ho I was a gedigu akwam si adena no kwan no. Anya you see galamsey no over centuries. Who read the history of galamsey? Centuries it has been there. Okoba bi te say manso kra na. Galamsey no a occupation no.
Okay.
Manso area mu no. Juma China for no na because of this structural nyoma yamfa nyoma bi angu akwan nti no immigration issues ayatoto na nyama China for aba ho abese no but for years baby impono baby to say adoberu a ntobroso ani amoa achiase years juma they do it alongside kuaye na ofin enhunu ye what the point na say but you see one fa bibi engu akwan the structural issues na make now who soften immigration a year and no na China for ni penetrate here and no the otise kura na so no only to me to prevent this Chinese what you say because what in crime and now who immigration borders no ama China ni na berium what in crime ma China ni concession ono no oti e no powerless it the ono abetima ni so de ne ho bagim that is one. Two, omu kura to me over the years you see to upa kohwe galamsey time na honorable inusa lance na yi ho na galamsey got into the peak and since then Ghana has failed to solve this problem because of some of these gimmicks and the communication attached the issue of galamsey. Secondly, that one of the structural problems enunti emra way apart from say yenya ya party for no ye inability to prevent them nti obehu party chairman constituency executive MC, MPs, or Mudium Hoji Galamsey no. Among other, the security at the end, involved in Galamsey fighting.
Okay.
You do that, you feel. Meaning the entire taking decision, and I've said this number of times on so many platforms.
But senior security no senior they be fight anka.
And me be solution.
Okay.
Anytime bia obe fight galamsey obe ma security no edi anymore. You fail.
Okay.
NDC failed in 2012, Edibesi 2016. MPP ye buy no. Yensu be failure with this Galam one when all that Operation Vanguard.
Yes.
NDC but they haven't done anything different except the name. Because structure and security structure now MPP use here Galam stop Vanguard no and one almost have a TB mind and 9 months. Now anytime there will be security be Galam say anymore you are going to feel. Do you know why? I have said this and I'm repeating it. Security no.
I love this honest conversation.
That is it.
You're having with me.
Apex. I am an environmentalist. Instead of many Gibran or environmental discussion. I just say be also environmentalist. It's when these things are happening. I speak. I don't do political communication. Rather, I speak as an expert.
Okay.
What's the point I say?
Yes.
Until who the galamsey no issue no. Who the security no touch. The entire fairly over the years. And they say the apex of the security command no. The apex of the security command no is the politician. The apex of the security chain of command no are a politician. Let me give you a typical example. Let me ask you a question. Don't forget. Oh yeah, me share time.
Don't mind me.
Nationally, who is the commander in chief of the Ghana Armed Forces?
The president.
The president. Uba Regional, RESEC. Who is the head of RESEC?
Ashanti Regional Minister.
The minister across board. Who municipal district now? Who is the head? The MCs and the DCs. And the politician has a vested interest in Galamsey. The politician has a vested interest in Galamsey. And soldiers now who it is because they have not gone to the concessions of a friend is saying any strong political party member. The only is a more cavern. So obi or ye politician or ye galamsey assassins or ye very influential. It is a call away to call the commander leading the security folks in say leave and they will leave.
Okay, yes, what is the concern be say the security in the anymore so why when you inform near him
the typically the structure of this 9 months no the head shouldn't be the politician or the security. The head should be a chief, either Obrimpon or paramount chief in the area.
Okay.
Omanhene.
But these chiefs na jansa sinimo at the mom. Se momra meye. So they have a say. They are also complicit in that.
You see, that problem has been said. I am for new role. We have taken it from them over the years.
Okay.
Omanhene, he has no power in concession giving. Ghana yamremu unim say baby bi agudi obiano eye aban ne dia enti baby aye tisese no yenya hu gold na oye obi a wa hanti no eye asasi wura bi a wato na ehwe so yenya behu oye obi wa ha bia sisi ya ana gold na lithium na diamond wa sisi a abeya aban ne dia enti concession obi ti Jubilee House na ema na se ono no ti na na sase so ne nananom de agya no na se obeti wa na se obi firi nkran aba say ya man ho concession na
Rabi Apman
won tina ho ni emetu ninya no enti the bottom line is odin ho bajim but you see interest home enti from the onset wosi nana committee da no afi na wo the MC na we na wo ho no ebe the secretary of the committee afi na wo the security heads either military immigration counts because of this foreigners foreigners involvement in this galamsey adal enti who immigration officer no account police count military count fire service count na ohenene da no because ohenene yentone so ba and when it comes to critical decision he can take
hey Dr. Simon made us say mama 1 minute me say what
asema obisa na nyina wadaroma he didn't speak to the issue the question on the table is the question on the table is LI 2462 has been revoked. Is it true or false?
And he is given a
please take it easy. Please take it easy. Is it true or false? It has been revoked. Who brought the law in the first place? So I was expecting to give reasons why they brought the law in the first place, but I couldn't justify it.
But in the submission, what Tiasia said, the law itself, no crana what
it was bad. What Tiasia said, this is very well. In the end, the best sending is because you buy an amoa we are ready to fight. Okay, the issue of license. But then,
you know,
the issue of license under the MPP, more than thousands of licenses.
Okay.
Ye ba bemi, ye say, and one of muko edino, or maya yenkebingum, until we will not issue licenses again. Until her say NDC buy busumi do ba koko do me ni ye ma one single license. Ye say excavator and Crawford the galamsi. Until say what the excavator be from an onya ba kruma, you must be cleared from the Ministry of Roads before you be allow ama the excavator. These are the differences. Obobobo Crawford be di Crawford bobo mudi what to say NDC penyi bi abegina simpi so defend your mother. But more time, the president himself were defending people that were involved. You get the difference here. Ghana for the NDC is doing what the MPP couldn't do. Or say for what a responsible cooperative mining. Yeah, the outcomes the papa. You see, first no be kwaje license free men come Accra. No the aba community ni mababa mining. Wa bra for na wo no any motion. This time we are moving with the bottom top approach, whereby the people who want licenses will come to the communities. Or mobile community ni man communities na nkasa recommending it to men come. This time we been to me for license free crime. The people in the community don't know. These are steps the NDC is taking to address the issue.
That's where that's it.
The problem of why we are unable to solve the problem of Galamsey is this problem.
Politics.
Easy.
Okay.
Me, me discussion. I didn't do politics. I didn't praise MPP government. Basically, me say no. Money be wrong because he has to kick you of what the NDC one did, the Jomama one did, and they have come almost repeating the same thing. Regardless, say you repeat opa next year. Me dem as me be opa next year. Ye mreya ye si mayen two for a good year of forest no. Yenya gallant media people omo be wura forest my report. See, I'm got two NDC folks. So much over here. If you repeal law, none of the NY.
You heard the extradition of Oforiata.
Minya. Obia wabokro no. It is bad. Because World Bank estimates corruption at 5%. World Bank.
Yes.
5% of Ghana's annual GDP. And that is huge. 5% of the annual GDP. No. Kesia. Sa kwan ya nam so ya traffic achi so ye ne sa ye nya sa ska ne sa 3 years a betima bam enti oman bia ba ana oman ba bia na ode ne nsa bebo krono no e wo se ye twena so emra bia wo se ye fa so e de chi no bia wo se ye chi no but you see ye mu aten abra wunya justification bia okay wo ye sa pe watomra because the meme di mani behu any the wo di wani behu and ade be wo di be jeje abra hu substance bia na say ne gaga na nke be ka so bia ye kromfo because wo di opa ye ne ati ha nyina
doctor the wonya di wani hu dia it's an evidence clear cut say be to media gina so dia that
ye ko
me fi say bia be ka say dia ye aso better rather
no me see etoda ye perception asem na be say me
okay
what the point I say okay. Because we wait ma hwem ya no nze akọ na katu akra ye estimating at this ye hwe na brabo a wo bo na ene obebo kro no kakra na ya justify ye di bibia ba be de abe bata ho that is wrong ayi asem ya ye kan nyina eniom a ye ka ayi your friends ofori atasem a ye kan nyina no why na watimi akase ye di asem na kokot ye ni obi asem in absentia minua ye ni ensem bebre in absentia enti ofori atan say no cre honorable for yata say no cre say the omo kana no cre say obokro no ampa e die ntimi ni nasem do we have to say the bia be public na ya be say ni pasa he has invested a lot in this country or a lot of stake Oforiata ba o man mu sanya ni se o mo politics hwe oforiata de nti e bia o no ko me ba cho me ba o finding difficult so be ban eh say ye be no yodium sa ho the bottom line is our mokro no na ye gu ani say for politics sake they just want to sanctify their name NDC what the point na say because Maslock say ye call for oforiata extradition there is a better case Obana Maslock ni no NDC time no
said nam temako
onu crowd ya sentencing no ya sentencing no into the attorney general should also call for the extradition of that woman onu oforiata dey say afa ni ye kofa no de naba abedi na asem etika wo ye oforiata no for Ghanaians to know say ampa we serious no na go calling for the extradition of that Maslock lady onu de court agua no force em fa ntum e na wadwane.
But then, if you have nothing to hide, I didn't see na obedoji accountability.
No, obiandoji accountability. But in this whole thing, there is that aspect of politics. Share. Onze, the biya media yi example. And the example, ono ayi chairman timia semna the biya maker. Galamsey issue ebai. Galamsey ayi issue ni bayen. I thought that Galamsey issue ni pikipe. She the way is he arrested wuntimi. Galamsey issue bar former as a young candidates no. Oh, wuntimi kokota. Oh, the way is here very polite, very BBNC. But who the Galamsey yibi mana ye mfani say I so topic I discuss it. She the brutal way is he wuntimi for the political optics and just to tame certain things. But just say for your time, yes, want to be more for you. Now, for your time investment, the whole money, it will make me get a go. But the policy bit of it.
Okay, that's it. Very well. Sankumo we on. Who say what Tiana and I can for Atana, say Rebutiana, you see, there is a principle in law. The principle is called the principle of vicarious liability. Say a friend of the principle of vicarious liability. Our principle, no, it is a principle that holds an employer liable or responsible for the actions of his or her appointee. The infant say, "Untimi nkasa asemu wa abra obe yi enu ano man pipi for ene yira akufa do afrinchen esinchen." Because you see, tisa oti ano ma we adwume na chinebi wa be ka che Sompa for self Sompa for so mo pe watchman. Inti wo bi di obi ho adanse a che Sompafo na at the end of the day afa nipa na dwuma wa ha na de be chi na se ye hwe Sompafo hwehwe nipa no no mu hu na wo ne first person na wo se ye de ye bisaw in the first place Ghana ni bia ni oto abama kenofuriata ye to abama president Akufo-Addo ne MPP enna mo kokofa kenofuriata de ne bre Ghana for as our finance minister. Kenofuriata will go down in history as the longest serving finance minister under the Fourth Republic. It is a say Kenofuriata say manoma. It lies on the MPP and then you are President Akufo-Addo to provide the man. Or can be about said
why must it be the responsibility of the MPP?
Because under the principle of vicarious liability, the appointing authority, you are supposed to answer for the questions or the inactions of the person.
Then go for the president. The
former you said
president.
What?
Then go for the former president.
Good. That is why I'm saying that. Ghana has a responsibility to chase Yewere Akufo-Addo and the MPP. But you see, there is Article 57 Clause 5. Article 57 Clause 5 protects the president after 3 years. Even after 3 years, you can't take the president to court on official grounds. You can only take the president to court on personal grounds. That is why people also are suggesting that there was a conspiracy between the president and Kenofuriata because...
Now my question to you is, I didn't think it's so hard to say you're extraditing Kenofuriata.
Very well, because you see, one before you can extradite somebody, I will say what me establish say one offense in a crime, extraditable crime.
Okay.
Because your crime be on my bone or Ghana. Ebi a obeko say kro na nipa no so na nya bone. Into one, I was say with me establish it. Two, I was say establish it said there is no political interference.
Very well. My one number two no. Is it the case that you've not been able to establish that point?
Establish which point?
That extradite process.
But as of now, you know that corruption is an indictable offense in the US. But now, what me achieve this purpose? You have to then go to court in the US, a federal court in the US. and go and address the matter, what is the probability?
So
that
it means you've not been able to exhaust the process.
No. We are still going through the process.
Why are you making it seem like you've exhausted the processes now?
Listen to me. That is why I'm saying that Obi and one untimi sorry free here and kokaso kophobia America Ghana easy.
Okay.
And nothing and I catch us say as a matter of principle. Because I was say one also timi Ade say there is no political interference. Okay. Second, Oforiatta is a politician.
Yes.
So how will you convince the Americans that there is no political interference? It is very difficult. That is why the man did that. I was on for 13 lawyers, American criminal defense lawyers, 13 to defend him.
It's very difficult to prove a point to the USA or Omanhene for say what we are prosecuting Ken Oforiatta is not political agenda. It's very difficult to do that.
Very difficult. Don't you know that? It is very difficult. It's in America, one, Ken Oforiatta is a politician. It is a Udu America. Now say, oh, but you be a politician about Ghana. How will you say that? Bonena wa in our channel name and a politician.
That is the idea. Not conversion back. It is the idea. Momea Ken Oforiatta. Ghana Sika. No, you've not been able to establish that.
That is not the point I am making.
Oh, but if you've not been able to establish to the US people, say there's no politics attached, that and to be extraditing, that's what you are telling me.
No, my point is before say ubetimi akwako fobi Ghana near be mine so the nabano. I will say with me establishes said there is no politics.
We are still in establishing process.
Please take it easy.
We are still in establishing. Well, you are in government. You have a lot of answers to give me. That's why I'm asking you.
So please allow me to flow. Why? What I'm saying is that Ghana for money dim ne Madaroma. Yet to about them MPP. And Omukuyi finance minister friend Ken Oforiatta by. And near my ye kikase Ken Oforiatta ye near my yeso abo my krono. And any panakot America. America wakotena no osade o man sika hakofa lawyer for makumako 13 meaning that why you ready say on Ghana betwemanso. That is the point I am making. Irrespective of say what me establish say nipa no why corruption no, if you go to America you have to go and convince the American court. What me ka say what na Ghana how you due diligence into what the documents na kwa America for say me checks am here say nipa na corrupt into amfa nemra. Hafi na dia asem na be court e wa America. He drew one seat me we any case na afi kwa na sande kwa koma the US Secretary of State or non kwani the sole person obetimi a guarantee say Ken Oforiatta yemfa nemra Ghana. And my point is that why will Ken Oforiatta and the MPP put Ghana into such a problem? And Lutina Mekacho said the principle of vicarious liability should hold the MPP responsible so that they provide the man. Ose said the nam tamakulu ye to abawi no kruma MPP for the neck or court. A court no ko gina no catch a court ne say court man e kwan no kwhwe ne ho yare in the first place Ken Oforiatta na court
but ma menya birthdays na fi yensi form we a special birthday to Madam Philomena Boakye of Asokwa Makion Church Pentecost from Akosua Somoa Japan of Sompa TV and all your children. And happy birthday goes to you, Mrs. Christabel Araba Anderson, from your husband, Mr. Benjamin Anderson, and all your children and sisters. Happiest birthday to Samuel Kojo Jando, aka Jojo. We free Omame and Unianum Eho. A blessed birthday to Alexander Amponsa of Asokore Mampon. We free Obed Amponsa and all your siblings. And happy birthday to you, Prince Abrifa, CEO of Oheneba Prince Creative Studios from Akusia Adipa. I don't know. Yeah, wrap up, Doctor. I can't be 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Yes, my mema 1 minute. There any other thing I episode we need to join you for.
Doom so omoma omudi efam. Na omo minister na isi kraman a woche no ompo. Brebia doom so no agene nsem no aba bonte no abeka bibia yi. E na oni de si Kumasi. Minya topics ya I drove through Kumasi. Atonsu kofa kwada so ebua kwa any tafo baby biara ye doom light. Bro nyabre.
But I think it's better now. when it comes to energy, no, say Gina so. I think it's better than then.
Fantastic.
Right?
No, then here that mean.
Oh, maybe a chemo.
Good. Maybe a chemo or more pay issue. You see, the point I mean, your friends are me making me say, or bar for front and edge man when you win any so. 2 minutes, they are not about bunting, a 5 hours, no, mine I could do some. Oh, who sooner near light in the Ginasono. That system, no, you dean. You Christmas here, and your maybe Jane some no about bunting, Babacasa. It's anytime you are human agent and some not to Yakasa. You should give us light. So, light in this is why explanations, no, we don't need it. It needless.
Fantastic. Justice, my too. We ain't Kabiaka Bibiacho say, if I got more light in the general and answer no buy and was saying that we could have a course. Oh, now you're on that.
Justice, my nose, and I'm in country senior Misha, Nenda Ghana Funinasi. So Muti and this in the John Ramani Mahama, so Pem no Motuaba at the Mae. For the first time, Sagana for complaining so Mukani Dunduma. Ye minister Mama country so one conquer your timetable. Minister Nedia Hobrase and the Ghana for a casa. See you crew may a man for the car, or they are buying Jumanica, now qua my horse or quack or juicica, a buy Mumpenny Fontiatia or Media Hobrase, a true bomb, no my said the bear on Sabede, a becausica. Intimina, Yedia no sin, the Becatcher Ghana for you and say, Yadoma. So Muti NDC and John Dramani Mahama asopem si say Christmas abedru niam dodo a edidi bronya no obi abedi dance say dodo na de haba form papa wati minim so to fuel under the MPP no yi ni 100 cedis a enam se na fuel 1 liter 15 cedis no nya 4-5 liters enne fuel ne nam 11 cedis uyi 100 cedis a wanya obenya 8 to 9 liters which and sakraya e NDC and MPP mti beda Ghana for ase na aka chom so omonkoso anti NDC and John Dramani Mahama.
Thank you very much, Justice, communication team member the NDC our region the Mosansona Dr. Simon, and so yeah, communication team member the NPP or also a lecturer Amistad. Thank you very much for being a part of the show by way of ear voice. I mean, inshallah, SMS, whichever way you contributed, you were a part of the show. I mean, inshallah, metina mo edema Omanhene Yaw adu Boakye. Di Libya boga bia wo bia chaw one Omanhene mo ba mo fa aye aruchi de emfamra. Midin it kwame ejako. God bless you. Live well before you leave. Good morning.